everything on my For You page, everything I consume nowadays is literally U.S. politics. I've never stepped foot in the States, but every piece of media is Trump, Kamala, versus head-to-head. Obama steps in. Biden drops that.
Well, I was in the US a couple of weeks ago, and
nice.
with family for a wedding. My cousin, shout out Jack, he's a legend, and I was under strict instructions from my mum to not bring up politics whatsoever with anyone. I mean, I suspect that pretty much all of I know my cousins and my family, my close, I know they're all left wing, they're all Kamala. They're all like very educated, like there's a doctor, nurse, Wall Street trader, they're all very educated people, so they're much more likely to vote for Kamala.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of people there who went to southern state universities, who were from the South. There was a dude who plays college football for Alabama. Okay. So I was just like...
Straight mega.
Yeah, well, I can't say that. He was a lovely, lovely guy, so he was every chance he was Kamala. But and he was smart too, so probably was Kamala. But there was just a big emphasis out there just to not speak about it, right? It's so divisive, and we had the same problem in the UK with Brexit. It's like, we're just fed up of arguing with your uncle at Christmas or whatever. It's like, come on, we will just get along. So in many ways, even though I do enjoy politics, I'm looking forward to the whole thing being over, to be honest, man.
Yeah, I think, I really would love for you to explain this to me. Why is it such like a taboo to speak on politics?
Well, I think, to be honest, specifically at an event like that, where it's like a nice, sentimental family wedding, if you just I'll use the example of Brexit, right?
Yeah.
Because because it affects me directly in so many ways. Yeah. And I feel so passionately about it, right? Yeah. So when I meet another English person and they support Brexit, or they supported Brexit, it just says so much about their character, their upbringing, their thoughts on things. And it's not that I lose respect for them, anything like that, because of course everyone's entitled to their opinion. What kind of person would I be to say that? Yeah. But my point is, it just puts this instant disconnect there. Like, say, for example... I don't know, like say you're a massive UFC fan, which I think you are, UFC fan.
I love it, yeah.
So I like UFC. I'm not like crazy about it, but I like it. But if I sat here and I said to you, I was like, Abdel, how the hell can you watch UFC, man? It's pathetic. It's just people lumping crap at each other. Like, what's wrong with you, man? You would instantly be like, well, okay, you're entitled to your opinion, but like, wow, we really are coming at this from a different angle. So it's not that it's like a disrespect. It just divides people. It separates. It just shows a different way of thinking that is sometimes negative. So in answer to your question, I think it's not cohesive. It's divisive. I think that's the issue.
I don't know. I think in general, like, taboo topics should not be taboo. And I'm like actually such an advocate for that. I think, what is it? I think it's like, if you, I think it's like, money, politics, religion, I think.
Absolutely right, yeah.
Don't discuss those if you're like trying to ruffle any feathers.
Yeah.
If you're not trying to ruffle any feathers. But I don't know, man. I think like it's just US politics. It'll be fine. And it'll be like, again, and I think, I don't know, maybe I have this like skewed misconception about like the way the world works, but I think like ultimately whatever happens, the person that wins is only going to be the face of this country for 4 years, maybe potentially 8 years. But like, there's obviously a system above that just keeps the machine going, I think.
You're completely right.
I'm stepping into like heavy conspiracy territory
No. You're completely right. The only thing I will say is obviously they can take actions which obviously outlast their term. Like, for example, one thing that Trump, one extremely damaging thing that Trump did, or positive if you're that way inclined, is that he installed 3 Republican judges on the Supreme Court. Which, I mean, firstly, the fact that you can have politically skewed judges is
insane.
It melts my brain. Yeah. But then that's why we've now seen, the rollback of Roe versus Wade, abortion rights been eroded because you have people who view things that way. So you're completely right that I remember at school when I studied politics, and they said that the title that they call the president is Persuader in Chief. So really, unless you sign an executive order, which is quite few and far between, you don't wield like, completely unchecked power, as you say. There are other things that at play, but you do get the power of persuasion. I think you can steer things in certain directions.
Yeah. I don't know. I think yesterday I was talking to one of the people at the office, and like, I try to like even joke about like the political state of the world, and they're like, no, like I'm good off that. And I was like, okay, sure, you got it.
Yeah, it's a really weird one because you're absolutely right. Politics, money, and religion. I think also the environment of work is a tricky one because realistically, if you have a debate with some random person you meet, I don't know, on a night out or somewhere, then you're highly unlikely to potentially see them again. But obviously with work, like if someone was to offend somebody's religion or someone's culture, well,
it'll build like.
You've got to rub along with that person. Yeah. I mean, you've got to work together, and like that's why I'm quite lucky because I don't really feel passionately about anything like that. Like I'm not like I'm liberal, but I'm not like massively. Oh, I'm Democrat. Oh, I'm Labour. I'm this. Not at all. Yeah. I don't subscribe to any religion. So my point is, it's okay for me to say these things because I'm not going to be particularly offended. But I'm very mindful that some people have grown up with things all their lives, and you just got to be respectful.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so no more jokes about Trump or Kamala, guys.
No. Bacon, we're on a podcast, man. Come on. No, I feel like in this room, it's Yap, it's me, and me and the boy Abdel. Yeah. It's all good.
I mean, how can I not? It's literally our fucking job to like speak on this.
Exactly, man. That's what I mean. If it's a general conversation, it's different. But if it's you and me doing a podcast, oh mate, spit your truth, man.
All right.